G'day, hi and welcome. Okay, yes, the hood is up on my Dodge. You can put jokes there if you would like. If you feel you need to make a Dodge joke, you can do that. If you think that is the right thing to do, you can do that. All right, anyway, let me tell you what's going on. So I'm repairing my Dodge. I haven't even drove it hardly. Well, I haven't drove it yet. I was supposed to put the... well, I got the insurance on it. I got to put the plate on it today. But I don't have my proof of insurance, so I was going to go drive there today to get the proof of insurance, but I called the office and it was closed, and it's Friday, so I'm like, okay, well, they're gone. Things happen, right? So I'm like, well, okay, I was going to go try to get the rear brakes for this, but I thought, I mean, I want to rush to get it on the road because I want to rush to get on the road because it's my new toy and I want to have fun with my Hemi pedal. There's the Hemi pedal right down there for those of you who don't know. It's like a gas pedal in a regular truck, but like for big boys. Yeah, I said that. All right, but anyway, here's what I got going on. Okay, one of the few problems that this truck has, and there's a few problems, you know, I'm not, you know, I got it for a good price for a reason, is you can see how that's crushed in. This is kind of common, and the reason why that's crushed in, I don't know if you'll be able to do it with one hand or not, but watch closely. Yeah, this isn't a Dodge problem. This is a doors worn out problem. There's a pin. Where's the pin? Right there in the hinge there. It's kind of hard to see, but you can see there's a pin there and a pin there, right? And there's bushings in that pin, and those bushings, what happens is they split, they crack. I don't know if you can see it any better on that one, but anyway, they split, they crack, and then when they do, it leaves like a gap in the hole in the hinge, and then it shears, which makes your door sag, aka door sag problem. And the only way to fix it is pop those pins in, put in new bushings. Well, it's not the only way to fix it, but one of the ways. So I took the door off. Here's the, I'll show you, you know, again, guys, they owe me big for giving them plug, but this Honeygoo stuff is awesome. I just bought another can of it. But however, I ended up breaking this here because it was just, I'm going to take that right out and fix all this. While I have it apart, I might as well. The door's not that bad. I mean, this, I don't understand how that leak happened, but you know, this isn't a new truck and it is a work truck. So what I did is I took, obviously, the door panel off. You start by taking off with a Torx 30, you take off the door handle first. Then what you should do is remove this console here, unplug it. Just unclip. It's just a plug and play. It doesn't get any more sophisticated. If you can't figure out how to take these out, press, and if it's really funky, you can put it like a screwdriver. It'll press this down, and that depresses, and then it just pulls out. Just finesse it out. They've been in there. They've probably never been apart, so they might be in there kind of tight. That's good. Keep the connectors clean. Maybe put something over that plastic bag, whatever. Now, you might say, Reg, you didn't make any money with this Dodge yet at all, and you probably waste your money. I've already made money with it. Check it out. I do not know. I could not even explain how things got in behind the door cover. Like, there's no holes in here, okay? But yet, when I pulled this one off, I got a dime, I got a guitar pick, I got a penny, I got another dime, another penny, another penny, a dime. I'm what, almost 50 cents now. I mean, this truck's going to pay itself off in no time. Got some washers. No idea what these little bits are, but I better pick them up so they don't go in the tires. And as long as no nails, even got a clip, that'll come in useful. And yeah, I have no idea how all this stuff got in there. No idea what all this broken stuff is, but anyway, yeah, so it was raining money out of here. Who knows, maybe I should take it all apart. Maybe I'll find like $100 or something. If I could find enough to make what I paid for it, I'll just put that there for now. These are got a screw here and a screw here. That one I clearly broke the bottom, but I'm not worried about it. You got one Torx or Phillips here, a Phillips here, somewhere here, whatever, and then I think there's one more somewhere else, and it just pops out. And then what you do is you take this out after when you go to reinstall it. You just squish that so that you can get your that thingy through. If you can get it through without it, no problem. Like you see, to guide it, it's just easier to put that on after. So what I got to do is, as you can see, my door latch is screwed up. It will not latch properly, and because of that, the striker's gonna probably have to replace that anyway. And there's another problem, and the problem that is actually more severe, because the door, there's a way to keep this door closed even with this latch not closing properly. I'll show you how it's closing. Like this, right? You close it nice and gentle, so you can see it doesn't close, right? You can just pull it open. This has just been banged too many times, which dented that. So I'm going to make a plate here. I'm going to take that out because the hasp in here doesn't come down. You can see it doesn't catch. I may take the one out of the back, put it in the front, or I might just go to the scrapyard and see. I think it's about 40, 50 bucks or 60 bucks for a used one if I take it out of there myself. We'll see. Don't know what I'm going to do yet. Because if I can do it without spending any money, I'll just take that back one, anchor that door closed. Again, there's ways of safely keeping those doors closed without without the hasp. You don't have to worry about that. So that's the kind of first problem. And the other thing is what it'll also do is, the problem I'm having is, that I think is the bigger issue, is that the dome light stays on, right? If this doesn't catch, because your door, unlike my Ford, which has the door closed, see the light comes on, okay, that's for safety. I thought it was right here, or sorry, it's right here. That's your door safety switch, I think, right there. Or maybe no, oh, maybe that's just a rubber stop. But anyway, some of them have it here, some of them have it here, and the rest have it in on the actual latch. Now these are really good doors. If you close the door like that and not slam it every time, you don't get that. You slam it, the second your door starts to sag, don't slam it. Push it closed. Or else you wreck all this, and then either A, you have to get another door or get this fixed. So what I got going on is, because that won't close, as you can see, my dome light is out, and that, you know, that light's out. Goes out as soon as the sensor picks up that the door is closed. So I got that not happening here. Dome light stays on, and then door ajar light stays on as well. Now there's other things that could lead to that too with the shifter. If you don't have it fully in park, the door ajar light might stay on. It's a weird quirk of these Dodges. It's a Dodge. Dodger, the only thing that could have weirder problems than a Dodge is probably a Triumph. Anything Triumph is going to have a weird problem that you just, physics and law of physics cannot explain, and mechanics cannot explain. It just is what it is. I'm not bashing on it. It's a good truck. I wouldn't have bought it if it wasn't a good truck. It's just, in order to have that dome light off, my buddy had to remove one of the fuses. Okay, so he removes the fuse out of here, no problem. But now I don't have a dome light. My door jar light is still on, but the dome light is also the same fuse circuit as the dash turn signal indicators in here. The turn signals work on this truck. It's just in here you can't see when they're on. So you'll hear it, but you won't see it. So I don't like that, obviously. I'd rather just fix the problem. So I'm going to pull this back, and as I pull it back, I'll show you. And then what I'll do is I'll pull these out, just take it right out. Even if I got 2 months to fix this thing up, ready to go for the road beast, right? I would like to drive it around fairly soon, like within the week or so, just to, you know, get the cobwebs out of it. And there's a few other things. I got to deal with the power steering thing. That's probably the bigger problem. But I could fix this today if I can't check the back brakes today. The front caliper, I think might just be like on what was happening with this truck. It wasn't used enough, and then when it's stuck, you know, like what it is people don't maintain their vehicles, right? Like my uncle wasn't too bad with this, obviously. I mean, that's a 2002. This is a 2004. That thing was, you know, like if it wasn't for the rust, this truck would be immaculately beautiful. So what happens is, your calipers get dirty. If you clean them once a year, you'll get 10 years out of your brakes and rotors, I swear to God. Unless you live in the city, maybe, you know, stop and go. But like in a place like this where I touch the brakes maybe 3 times per drive, you know what I mean? Going down my hill, I turn, and then maybe the stop sign at the neighboring town, that's about 11 clicks away. And then wherever I get to where I'm going, I might, unless I stop at the store, I might hit the brake pedal 4 times within that time. So it's like, if there's nobody behind me when I'm coming up to a stop, a lot of times what I end up doing, I just let off the pedal and coast to a stop. I eco drive, right? Try to keep everything as cheap as possible. You eco drive, you don't wear out your brakes as fast, you don't suck up as much gas, especially on these beasts. You get the idea. So I got to get this open, got to get that out of there, and I'll show you how it's in there and stuff like that on the next video.